Hey everybody, it's Minius, and recently we got a couple of official Mass Effect Andromeda videos featuring a new cinematic trailer, followed by a new and incredibly informative Andromeda Initiative briefing, backed by tweets and news, and now we have a decent chunk of stuff like a new alien race, new characters, character profiles, cool visuals, and some stuff to speculate off of, the first three of which I'll do in this video. One quick note, there are links to this stuff in the description box, and you should definitely check out the videos, though the order of which you can do in whatever you feel like. I'm going to break them down here, covering mostly facts, starting with these guys. Now, we've seen these guys before. Off to the side, there's also a dead one here, but now we've clearly got our best look yet in the scene where Bro Ryder comes to what might be their home planet to make contact. The best look is this quick 4-second clip here, and thanks to some developer tweets, we have some information on this people. They are called the Angara, and at this point, they're the only friendly Andromedan species that we know about. Though as evidenced by this dude, they probably aren't all friendly, just like Turians, Krogan, and even humans. This shot even gives a few looks at what Angarans look like in full armor. In case you're curious, and I'm pretty sure you are, the guy front and center is a male, which would make the blue Angelina Jolie in the background a female, though I guess that's not confirmed yet. But what's more important is that the guy in the front and center, who already has the lady swooning, goes by Jal, or Jaal. We don't actually know how to pronounce it yet. Funnily enough, the first place where I saw this confirmed was through a Pop Toy announcement, and here's the Pop Toy. It's kind of adorable. But the fact that this guy has his own Pop Toy, along with other major characters like Sarah Ryder, PB, Liam, and one more, which I'll get to in a bit, pretty much seals it to me that he is a squad mate. Now, that's not official at this point, but the chances look very, very good. And if you want more piece of squad mate evidence, let's answer a potentially more pressing question. Can I bang him? And yeah, you totally will be able to bang him. I don't know which way he swings, but this old tweet is really the best, or I guess my favorite piece of confirmation. And let's look at Jal. He's a purple space lion with a scarred ear thing, and yes, a tech monocle.
I see a strong, passionate man with a great ass.
And banging is one thing that this trailer confirmed in abundance. The lady there is finally the less mysterious Cora Harper. She is the one who narrates the latest and probably most informative Andromeda Initiative briefing. Cora is an operations specialist, second in command on the human Pathfinder team, is a biotic, and used to train with Asari commandos, which I don't think was usual. All of the characters in the briefing come with a descriptive paragraph, and because I like reading stuff out loud, I'm going to read it all for you. Lieutenant Cora Harper is a human biotic, formerly an officer in the Systems Alliance military. She was transferred via the Citadel Council's Valkyrie program, a subset of their interspecies military integration plan, and placed with the Asari Commando unit to Larry's daughters. Cora's huntress training and biotic capability made her a candidate for Alec Ryder's second in command, and if warranted, his successor as Pathfinder. Now that last line is particularly interesting because we know that your Ryder twin gets that gig and apparently has to leapfrog her. Not exactly sure how that works, but I'll take a rough guess and say there might be a source of conflict there, which is good for storytelling. And at least in one situation, it works out. One thing that a number of people have pointed out to, and maybe is too much of a coincidence to ignore, is the fact that Cora's last name is Harper. Now, that name might not be familiar to you, but Jack Harper was the name of the person who became the Elusive Man.
What?
Given how many last names there probably are in this universe, this coincidence doesn't seem very likely. It also seems a little bit unnecessary, but as I pointed out, conflict is good for storytelling. I'm going to guess here and say that they won't actually get into this Elusive Man Cora connection in the first game, but my recent guesses have not gone too well, so we'll have to see. Along with Cora, the other human squad mate finally has a face reveal. You've probably seen him in this video before, but this is Liam Costa with a K, and I'm going to guess that the reason he never took his helmet off before is because it's very hard to get back on with that hair. Cora describes Liam as an idealist who covers crisis response and comes with this descriptive paragraph. Liam Costa is a human security and crisis response specialist with civilian tactical training. Liam entered university for engineering, but left to train for law enforcement and later transitioned to the multi-species effort of heavy urban search and crisis response. His multidisciplinary skills set him apart, and Liam was handpicked by Alec Ryder to support the Pathfinder team. Now, the trailer clearly shows that Liam can shoot a gun, but one of the more insightful notes comes from, strangely enough, his pop toy, because Liam here is dual-wielding Omni Blades, or maybe even Omni Claws. It's very hard to tell from this angle, which is kinda cool. At the point this video is being made, I don't have any additional confirmed information on Liam, but let's stop right here and update the squad mate list, since we've got some pictures now to go along with it, and I think that there is a reasonable chance that this is as far as your squad goes. So let's adjust the graphic a little bit. It's got a very original Mass Effect feel. 6 squad mates, 3 female, 3 male, 2 human, 4 alien.
It's a lot easier to count their numbers once you blow some of them up.
Now, this initial list doesn't mean there will only be 6 squad mates. That is my guess, and it certainly doesn't mean they can't add more with DLC, which they've done in the past. The 4th character reveal we got is either of the major or a major villain, who's a Ket who goes by Archon or the Archon. Apparently this guy is a master of his game. He's the dude with a hoop attached to his head to help him distinguish him from other Ket. Also, his face looks quite a bit more intricate than the Ket we saw in the Game Informer article. In fact, this entire trailer kind of makes the game seem like a collision between the human Pathfinder team and the Archon. There's probably more to the game than that, but so far, that's what we know. And if you thought the Archon was scary, look at the pop toy, and you'll feel better. This thing's adorable. Kind of goes against what he's about. In addition to that, the trailer does give us more looks at Ket technology, specifically ships. There's this submarine-type ship, and then these, which I guess could be fighters, or light combat ships, or frigates, or probably something more sci-fi sounding. We do see one chasing around the Tempest towards the end of the trailer, who is piloted by the 5th, at least the 5th, visual reveal of a character, your Solarian pilot, Calo Jath. Up to this point, we've only had a blurry view of him from behind, and you get a couple of solid shots from him in the trailer. The final and far more in detail visual reveal that we got recently is of the ship AI named SAM, or SAM for Simulated Adaptive Matrix. And before you ask, no, I do not get tired of being wrong. Sam is creepily enough connected to the team through implants. Let's check out the descriptive paragraph. The first Pathfinder neural implants were created by Dr. Ellen Ryder, a pioneer in human biotic implant design. We can stop here for a second. Ellen Ryder. There is no way that Ryder isn't a Ryder family member, and it's probably a bit lame if she isn't the mother. More on that in a bit. Let's continue. While biotic implants bolster and focus electronic signals along the nervous system, Pathfinder implants go a step further by connecting to not only the nervous system, but circulation, endocrine function, and exteroceptive senses. Synced with an artificial intelligences, the implants reveal their full potential. The implant is a two-way connection, giving full insight into the host's physical and mental state, while allowing it to generate and alter electrical signals along probably the host's neural pathways that the body processes as its own. Wow. I do not think I want one of these in me, especially given the history of artificial intelligences in the Mass Effect universe. This actually gives some additional ammo to another video I was working on, but I'll get into that later. Let's answer the question of where did this AI come from, especially given the fact that artificial intelligences are illegal and considered a major crime by the Citadel Council. Well, Sam appears to come from the Ryder father, the guy who starts off heading up the human Pathfinder wing. And Alec does come with his own paragraph. I got into a lot of this stuff in a previous video, but I'll read it all anyway. Born on Earth in 2129, which makes him 57, give or take, plus 600-ish years in cryo. Alec Ryder says the love of new frontiers was fostered by a childhood in the Sierra Nevadas. According to his service record, he joined the Alliance military and was eventually assigned to John Grissom's historic expedition through the Charon Relay. His experience made him a candidate for what would later be known as N7 training back on Earth. Alec continued military service, most notably on Shang-Chi in the First Contact War against the Turians. Assigned as a military attaché to the Citadel in the late 2160s, Alec became interested in artificial intelligence as a means of human advancement. Human advancement. He recruited a lady with the last name of Harper. That's probably something to get into in the next video.
You need to put your personal feelings aside.
But Alec's interest in creating an AI and then adapting it to people through implants created by another writer reinforces the Alec-Ellen connection. I feel reasonably confident that Ellen is the Ryder mother, though the BioWare brass specifically has not confirmed this. And the fact that this guy maybe lost his wife and liked tinkering with illegal AIs is another indication that he was outside the norms of Citadel society and might be interested in leaving the galaxy, which he obviously did. The brief also comes with additional info on the Ryder Twins, from which you can choose to play as one of them and customize them, including the name. Ryder was born on the Citadel space station in 2163. This makes him and his sister about 23, give or take, plus those 600-ish years in cryo. He's got informal training, aided by Alec Ryder's N7 background. Scott joined the Systems Alliance military and was assigned to an outpost near Arcturus Station, overseeing Relay 202. By the way, the Arcturus system has the only mass relay connected to the Sol, or human home system, and it's really a nexus of mass relays that serves as the humans' main operations and defense center for the Alliance Navy. But continuing about Relay 202, a primary route to Arcturus, this mass relay leads into contested space and has an unsavory reputation. Scott was needed to protect Arcturus, but had a front row seat to everyone else going off to fortune and glory. That last line there is probably enough to explain why at least the brother was willing to drop everything and leave for Andromeda. His sister's bio starts off the same way and then continues. Sarah joined the Systems Alliance military, which was continuing its search for Prothean technology after successful discoveries on Mars, and was initially assigned to peacekeeping duties. Sarah was approached to serve a support role for these Prothean researchers. She often describes the thrill of serving with scientists like Matthias Silva on the brink of the next great discovery. And that might be her reasoning for wanting to go off to Andromeda. Really, both Ryder twins are looking for the chance to get into the thick of something exciting, and as the trailer shows, they find it. A few more character-related notes from the second cinematic trailer, because we do get alternate looks at previously revealed squad mates along with this other stuff. There's a couple more shots of PB, who apparently can jump. I don't want you to tell me that it's gravity-related, because I really want to believe that this trailer was in order and she saw Cora and Ryder kissing and then flipped out. We also get a quick look and a line from Vetra, who seems a bit calmer than I expected her to be, though one line really isn't enough to get a character profile from. And also, we get Drac, who unsurprisingly beats people up. I'll stop it here, which is probably my favorite shot that we've gotten so far in all of the Mass Effect Andromeda marketing. We get a clear look at PB, Liam, Ryder, Cora, and Drac, all holding a new weapon which actually looks the most similar to the classic Avenger or Lancer, tweaked a little bit and painted white. I really love this trailer, but ultimately it asked a whole lot more questions than it answered. So I'm going to leave this video made up of mostly facts and then dive into the wild world of speculation in my next full video, which I think I'm going to go full nerd on. And I'd like your input with that. So if you've got new theories or weird stuff you noticed, and there's a lot, let me know in the comments section below. And if you like this video, please give it a like. It really helps out the channel. Keep an eye on MiniSGC for more Mass Effect videos. But for now,
Have a pleasant day.